So, this is quite a short stream tonight, so we are just going to dive straight on in. This is Bant Gyruda. So, we played a Garuda deck that was mono blue. This kind of explores an extra couple of colours, giving us blue, white, and green. So, Charming Prince gives us a little bit of utility. We've got a couple of ramp spells between the Naturalist, Paradise Druid, Growth Spiral. We've still got our Spark Double Thassa engine with Garuda. We also have Dream Trawler, Elite Guard Mage, Umori, and we have Endra's Forerunners as a big kind of top of the curve card to be able to get, and that'll probably just win the game. So yeah, let's give this a go. So we're going to go into the best of 3 ladder with this one. So when we were playing in the early access event, we couldn't play that. So do get to play some best of 3 stuff. So I think you keep most hands knowing that you've got Garuda if you have any kind of ramp. Like, the rest of this hand doesn't actually matter, like, because we know we'll get to hit Garuda on 6 or on 5 in this case with the Growth Spiral. Alright, Discord, you're in the wrong window. So they're likely to only have creatures, right? So that gives us some hope that our stuff is actually going to resolve. I do like these alternate art triomes, they look cool. Humble Naturalist, that's going to get us the Garuda turn early too, so means we get to do that next turn in theory. Are they just casting their companion? No, they're going Parcel Beast. Right, let's see what we hit. We hit a Charming Prince, so we get to flicker the Garuda and go again, or Gigan Cyberclaw Terror. We get to go again. We hit a Thassa. So unfortunately we're past the point where this will trigger, but it's nice to get the Thassa going. Companions seem really good. Like, it doesn't seem like there's too much of an issue with actually trying to build your deck with your companions. Like, these seem to be genetic enough that it's not really going to hurt you too much, especially when, like, in a format like this where there's lots of things that are 2-4, like get you from 2 to 4 and 4 to 6. So in this case, like, we cast this on turn 4. We were fortunate to draw the Humble Naturalist, but it meant that we got there. So we have another Paradise Druid, sure. Spark Double, copy the Garuda. Okay. Oh, the rest of my sideboard has not imported properly. Well, that's inconvenient. I guess we probably still want those Aether Gusts. Trying to think, like, the other cards we had we probably wouldn't want anyway. It was Teferi's Soul Guide Lanterns and Mystical Disputes, so we probably wouldn't want those, but we probably do want the Aether Gusts, so attack. I'm going to cut a land on the draw. And I'm obviously going to screw, but that's not the point. That sounds great. Godzilla. We are going to hold up the Aether Gust and Growth Spiral here, just in case they try and do something nasty to this Godzilla. This Polywog Symbiote. Don't think I care about this. I'm okay with them just hitting me for one, or using its ability. Either of those seem fine for me. Cool, so that means we can play this on turn 6 again. I don't need to draw Spark Double here. That's an inconvenient draw. Then we'll get our scry on with the Prince. Probably want to try and hit another land anyway, just so we've got enough if they do kill the Naturalist this turn. Oh, they've got some mountains in there too. Oh, they must have mountains because they're playing the big thing, aren't they? So let's see what we hit. We hit a Charming Prince. And we hit a Thassa and some stuff from them, so just take Thassa. Very similar hand to last time, actually. We've got Godzilla too. Cool. I need to sort out my activity feed because it will just not show me my new subs at all, and I did get some new subs yesterday, so I need to figure out why it's not working. Oh, Dream Trawler would have been a nice one. That's a really inconvenient way for that to tap, actually. Well, assuming I'm just taking this Paradise Druid. Yeah, this mana not leaving me an Aether Gust is super awkward. Like tapping both the blue sources there for the Thassa. Let's blink the Legend. It comes in back in untapped. Baby Godzilla or Spark Double? Spark Double. Go again. I'll take a Batra. We didn't get anything there, so means that we're not dead to them. They're just casting this, right? Yeah. So they're not mutating that one. Well, we milled 3 of their Godzillas, so they're very unlikely to get those ones off. Yep. Really inconvenient. I could gust this, but never mind. At least it's probably just killing Batra. They hit their Godzilla. Okay. Okay. Okay, that kills something else. But that's probably all they've got, right? Because Endra's Forerunners might just be lethal. Oh, we've got something else. We've got another parcel beast, I guess. They get to kill something else. Get to kill my other Garuda, I guess. Man, this is all completely different if I have this Aether Gust available. Brutal. So how many Garudas have I milled? I've milled 2. Don't think this would be enough, would it? Because it's only... Ah, screw it, doesn't really matter. Don't think it's enough, but they can figure it out. No, it's not enough. They're gonna take ages figuring out some reasonable blocks. In that time, we could just move on to the next game. So, yeah, there was nothing wrong with what happened there. Just got slightly unlucky with our not necessarily paying attention to how Arena was tapping there, and it completely ruined us by not leaving us up on Aether Gust. So. Yeah, that sounds great. Dirge Bat's a very good card. Big fan of that one. Guess I'm supposed to keep that because it is extra ramp. In theory, I guess I could just spark double this, so I've got another one of them. I think that is the line. It means I'm guaranteed to cast this next turn unless they can kill one of these, which I don't think they can with this much mana. It makes their spells much less. Ding. just cheat this Dream Trawler into play. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Yep. That was a Godzilla, right? No, it was Batra. Okay. I think I'm still supposed to do this. Don't want the Thassa off that trigger, so we'll bottom it. We'd like to hit a couple of... Well, Spark Double's a good one. We hit a second Dream Trawler, so... Sure, why not? Yep. Like, what did you expect? Did you expect me to just let it die, or? Cool, so 1-0 with this one. Woof. Best hand of the lot. Get to throw this away and get to throw probably, guess, the forest. Like, they're not going to be playing something massively quick with the Garuda. Okay. Yeah, I guess we can keep that. I didn't fix my sideboard, did I? Need to fix my sideboard before the next one. Mystical Disputes looks like it would be potentially quite good here. We're gonna get Claudia and I'm gonna cry, it's fine. I'm assuming this is just a Fires deck that can play Karuga. Ooh, stuff didn't die. And if this dies, at least we get to draw a card with Shatter. And if it doesn't die, it's time to Garuda. Might just be Sphinx. Fairly bouncy emoji.
I'm known for my excellent timing.
Sure.
Don't worry, I got this. This is hardly my worst defeat.
I think we're just down to a Thassa. What a shame. You'd better wrath my board. Sure. Ditch my entire hand because I'm looking for something to deal with my nonsense. And then just casting Karuga to draw 2. Sure. So they can block 7, and then they'll take 12, 14, 16, 18. Sweet. Don't think we want the Aether Gusts here. I will remember to sort the sideboard, because I would really like access to those Mystical Disputes in this matchup, so... Don't know why it didn't import properly. It imported into Streamdecker fine after I removed the companion, so don't know why it didn't go into Arena properly, but never mind. It's all okay. Do 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 do. Do, do, do. Gonna be greedy. That could turn out to be too greedy, but I'm hoping we just get to play the Amuri on 3. This needs to be a Clarion to kill this, so otherwise we get to Amori. Again, I don't mind jamming the Amore when it's going to end up. What have you got? Sure. Yeah, never mind jamming these kind of things purely because if they do then shatter, then we get to draw a card. And having 4 power is relevant there. We missed the land drop anyway, so it didn't really matter. We just got to draw 2 cards essentially that turn cycle. Or like Thassa and I guess Prince and Thassa maybe. It probably would have been Guard Mage and Prince, just try and dig to a land.
Sorry, I'm late.
They're just going to continue to bounce my stuff. That draw wasn't particularly good. Really want these mystical disputes. This hand's fine. Definitely don't want to draw that one. I think I'm supposed to lead on this one, because then we can Growth Spiral and Paradise Druid. Don't really matters which one we lead on, but I think this one's the weakest. Leaving the Growth Spiral in hand means that we can still cast Paradise Druid next turn, even if this dies. That's an inconvenient draw. Bounce one of my things. Sure. Land. Why wouldn't I hit the land? I'm gonna Guard Mage and try and hit the land. Cool. Then it means if they Wrath, then we can still play this thing again. Okay, that's not stopping me Garuding, so...
Let's try this.
Okay, they missed the land drop there too, so let's try... Don't need the land... Garuda. Their Sphinx is better than my Guard Mage, is it? I think I'd rather just have the card. Yeah, guaranteed card's probably better than just having this as value. Like, if they find the sweeper and they shatter, then I still get to draw the card off this. Got a good hand to back us up and to keep us going again, so... Go like Ikoria into Paradise Druid into Prince, or if I find a land, Ikoria into Thassa, and just kind of start the rebuilding process. They're massively far behind. They also need a white land to be able to shatter. If it's the red Wrath that deals Storm's Wrath, that deals 4 damage to everything, then that obviously doesn't kill the Garuda. So then we'd get to, I guess, Prince and Thassa. One mana away from this, so... You want to bounce this? I feel like you want to bounce this. Does this want to trade? This might want to trade. Bounce the Garuda, sure. Okay, so they've got Claudians. They need a good one. Didn't have it. Right, sort the sideboard. Must sort the sideboard. These boosters, how wonderful. Ooh, a mythic, nice. Seen people playing that one, so that one might actually end up being useful. That's a very powerful card. Don't know if it'll see play or not, but it's definitely powerful. Right, we need to sort our sideboard, because for whatever reason it didn't import all the cards. It did import all the cards, just wasn't showing me all the cards. That's exceptionally weird. Okay, fine. That was because of the companion restriction. That's what it was. So if I turn off the companion, then it'll let me do it. Okay. That's not intuitive at all, because it should let me put them in and then just make sure that I lose the companion. I'm on the play. This sounds fine. Don't really want the Endrage Forerunner, but 2 ramp spells and a Spark double that can help ramp again. Temple scries us into a land as well. Two big cards, didn't really want to draw there, would much rather have a land. Well, we'll take that one. We'll take that one too. So, I'm just going to pass. I really can't afford for this to die. Because I really want to hit another land next turn. And then want to untap land. Good thing about this is we get to see what they're up to as well. So some kind of Sultai mutate deck. Okay, we're just gonna take the Thassa here. Okay. Okay. Right, so if I turn that off, it then shows me my entire sideboard. Okay, we figured it out. Right, so there's some kind of Sultai deck. These gusts are probably coming in. I don't think I need any of these yet. Didn't see anything out of them that would make me feel particularly nervous about that. So I think I'm just cutting like ones of those. Don't think I need that many Thassas. Actually, no, we'll leave all the Thassas and we'll cut Guard Mage. No ramp, no good. This hand's much better. Sure. This should, between these two growth spirals, this should give us enough mana to be able to... I'm going to start with the growth spiral, because if I hit an untapped blue land, then I can do everything. And otherwise, I just have to gust this, because we're not doing that. So now we get to mill the Vivian. Oh, they have a dispute. Oh, I didn't even see the Paradise Druid there, to be honest. Yeah, okay, fine. I missed the dispute. I missed the potential of them having a dispute. I don't think I want to change anything too much. Just go again. We can keep this one, but it's not great. Just looking for lands. Lands for days, please. Sure. Things that aren't Garudas can eat disputes all day. Guess maybe should have brought in the Tefettis because I've seen the dispute out of them. And that's definitely a potential thing we should have done there, but never mind. If I can keep a threat off their board, then it means I'm more likely to be able to resolve one of these things. So I'm 100% expecting this not to resolve, but this next one is more likely to resolve because they're going to have to land a threat this turn cycle. So I'm expecting them to tap out for something here. Something big and chunky preferably. Yep, sure. And then give it haste. Hit me. Yep. That was an inconvenient hit of mine, and then I hit 3 things of theirs, and they were all garbage, so... They want to give us trample, it's fine. Yeah. Holocrons from hand, sure. We hit Namuri. Namuri's actually very good because it's not going to die to Ceratops. Spark double, copy the Garuda again. Inconvenient Forerunners is inconvenient, but that's fine. Stuff that's bigger than their stuff is all that really matters here. And stuff that's not blue for this thing. Supramalil Films, thank you for what is assuming a YouTube subscription. Thank you very much. Guess I could have thrown the prince in the way as well. Okay, sure. 3-0. Probably time for one more. These matches are taking about 15 minutes each, so... on the play sounds good. This hand seems fine. We've got a Scryland and we've got a ramp. And then a couple of draws, we've got a couple of Gigans, so... Just want lands. As much as I could scry me to lands, I just want lands. At least we hit the land drop. More lands is good. Some kind of Dimir Flash deck is not great for us. Probably going to struggle to resolve this thing when we get to it. depending on how they've built their deck. If this is cutthroat into counter it, I'm not going to be happy. Okay, let's move on to the next one. Let's bring in some interaction. So Dispute's in, Teferi's in. That has to go into the main deck if we're keeping it in. Don't think we want the Forerunners. Probably cutting some number of these. How do you feel about cutting all the Thasas? Let's go with this. See how this goes. On play. Nope. Oof. Yeah, we don't want any double greens, so. Let's get our scry on. Nope. Ah, they've got a dispute. Okay. Let's go one more. When we've not even got our not got our companion because we've had to sideboard into those things. It's not great. Maybe I should have waited the turn so I could use my dispute with the extra mana. Maybe. Okay, last one with this deck. And that'll be us. Us for today. Put a lot of magic today, so. Garuda Mirror. Sure, this hand's fine. Yeah, we'll keep lands here. This is just going to be about going quickly because whoever gets this down first is going to be able to steal their other stuff if they're doing something similar to us. Wait, it looks like they are. Okay, they've got Wolf Willowhaven, which we don't, so that's something different. Okay. I don't think... The only thing I would want is Dispute, but I don't think I want to sideboard into that and lose access to my... Maybe I am supposed to on the draw. It's just kind of bad, because like, if we don't have our ramp, that... Yeah, let's just... It's a really awkward thing with when you've got a bunch of like these are the cards we would need to have in our sideboard, but it's really inconvenient purely because it's stuff that we have to change our companion to be able to do, and our companion is very important to have in our opening hand. So yeah, this hand's good. Again, get to play turn 4 Garuda if we can find a land. Yes, that's fine because I've drawn the Paradise Druid. Alrighty. Okay, they might have it this turn with the growth spiral. Okay, I got another growth spiral. It's almost guaranteed to be able to cast it, but whether they can kill us or not, we are about to find out. Both of our decks are going to have very similar cards in them here, so they missed. We hit a Spark Double of ours, so we had to go again. They hit a bunch of Thasses of theirs. They hit a Dream Trawler of ours. So I guess it's a Prince. Depends if they want to try and kill us or not. They can either go for Thassa or they can go for like Dream Trawler. They're just going for Thassa. Okay, so that means they're not killing us this turn. So it means we get to have a go too. So this can do whatever it likes. They hit a Spark Double of ours. They've got 36, we've got 38 cards. Did that miss? No, it hit a Charming Prince. So that's them done for now. That was not particularly good. Oh, interesting. There's a real chance they deck here because of this. We've still got trigger too. Pretty sure they're not supposed to be doing this right now. Like, we only need to hit one extra Garuda and they lose. This is like the world's most silly mirror. Take their Spark Double, copy the Garuda. Oh, that was great. Cool. So we ended 4-1 with this. Good run with it. The deck is sweet. There's so much stuff going on. This is kind of how I imagined the deck being when I was trying to play the blue, just the straight mono blue stuff, because I didn't realize Garuda was only the ones that it milled from its one trigger. I thought it was just any creature. So I was trying to do it with like Thassa's Oracle and just kind of like mill a heap of stuff, like keep recurring it, and then eventually you would be able to do that, but didn't realize it was from the cards it mills itself. But this deck is really fun. I don't know if the piggy is just kind of like overkill or what, but the rest of it is awesome. Spark Double is a broken card with all of this kind of stuff, with all the legends. It's really cool that you can copy Mana Dorks as well to help you ramp. Emori is good for that as well, just helping us move up the curve. Really sweet deck. Remember and check out the rest of the videos that I've done over on the YouTube channel. There's plenty of them that we've done as part of the early access event, and the playlist will have all the other ones that I do throughout. So thank you very much everyone for watching, and we'll catch you next time.